Hello, I am Jason and welcome to another episode of Historically Marked. This is my very first Route 66 themed episode, and I'll be spotlighting more markers focused on Route 66 in the near future. And what better fitting way to do it is right here in Venice, Illinois. And before I explain, Route 66 is one of my all-time favorite historical topics, especially local level, to study because I'm lucky to live in a Route 66 community as well as a lot of other neighboring towns as well. So yes, I am more than excited to bring this video to you as well as many other future videos. So right here is, next to me is this marker that was erected about 1.5 years ago, or maybe 2 years. This gives more attention to where Route 66 once passed through, and that was right here in Venice, Illinois. I am at the McKinley Bridge Roadside Park, which is kind of a new park, but not really. It's been around for about 15 years. So yes, there was a little historical society group in Venice, Illinois that put this plaque together, and I'll go ahead and show you that. Many people from around the world. I've met people from Australia, I've met people from Japan, even parts of Europe that have come all the way to the United States to travel good old Route 66. Even famous people such as Sir Paul McCartney have traveled the famous route. But what a lot of people do not know, sadly, is Route 66 has a lot of confusions, because I know confusion is not a plural word, but let me explain myself a little bit. Now, during several parts of the Route 66, most notably St. Louis, there were several alignments and a lot of ways Route 66 has changed over the years, like from 1920s to the 1940s and during the 1960s. Parts of Route 66 were being altered and changed. So from 1926 to 1929, the road that I'm facing right now once carried Route 66. Here, I'll just give you a little shot of that. That right there leads to Illinois Route 3, which takes you either to Granite City, or if you want to go south to Brooklyn and East St. Louis, you can do that as well. And behind the Route 66 sign is the 6-panel kiosk, which talks a lot about the history of the steel towns, the big three, Madison, Venice, and Granite City. I may even do a episode focused on that sometime in the future, I don't know. Seems like a good one. The city of Venice, Illinois was founded in 1845 because there were no levees nearby and it's closest to the Mississippi River, but the town was frequently flooded as a result. Route 66 continued throughout this way, which of course, as I said, led to Route 3. Now where those trees are, and I think where that spot is, or where that police car is, it is now missing, but there was once a segment of Route 66 that took you straight into Madison, Illinois. As I said, yes, the road or street is gone, as it has been replaced by grassy areas. Unknown reasons why, but I just thought I'd point that out to all Route 66 enthusiasts. Outside the park is this bike trail that leads you to the bridge. So I'll go ahead and walk that way. Now I am on the McKinley Bridge, atop of the Mississippi River, close to the Missouri and Illinois state line, and I'm getting some beautiful views. This bridge has existed since 1910, so in today's terms, at the time of this video, it's 110 years. But for now, I'm going to look at some views, starting with the river. All right, this is the river, Mississippi River, how clean it looks. And in front of me is the Stan Musial Veterans Bridge, the Poplar Street Bridge, the Martin Luther King Bridge, as well as the St. Louis skyline. You can definitely see the arch and the dome, as well as other great buildings and industrial parts. McKinley Bridge was not named for President William B. McKinley, who died before it was built and opened, but was named after a guy with the same name. That William McKinley was the chief executive of the Illinois Traction System Interurban Scenic Railway. Interesting trivia. As I mentioned earlier in this video, there are thousands and thousands of Route 66 enthusiasts all around the world, in addition to Americans. But a lot of them, unfortunately, do not know that the McKinley Bridge once carried Route 66 at one point in time during its early years. So that's a little footnote in case you're ever wanting to take a journey along Route 66. But of course, you know, you still can't leave out others like the Poplar Street Bridge and the Old Chain of Rocks Bridge, but this is one that's definitely worth noting. So I am Jason. Thank you for tuning in to a Route 66 themed episode. I definitely plan on having many more, and again, this was a very fun to cover. So this is Historically Marked. I'm Jason, signing off.